Hi, thanks for joining us for another episode of Money TV. I'm Don Baillargeon. Thanks for being with us once again. Money TV is a program all about money and what makes it happen. Well, like a scene out of an old Western movie, the cavalry came to the rescue this week, and on Wednesday, the stock markets around the world celebrated with big gains. Now, what we're talking about are the central banks of the U.S., England, Canada, Japan, and Switzerland coming in and essentially bailing out Europe. The Federal Reserve agreed to provide cheaper U.S. dollars to the European Central Bank. So the Fed swoops in and rescues Europe, but what are the potential downsides? Well, the big worry is that the financial troubles in Europe could cause issues similar to when Lehman failed here in the U.S. Just the fear of default on government loans or bank failures can cause short-term money markets to basically tighten up. It then becomes very difficult for banks to obtain the money they need to fund their operations. Now, the coordinated moves by the central banks will allow banks in Europe to basically stay afloat and avoid a domino effect of bank failures, which would really be catastrophic, wiping out liquidity and throwing a roadblock in front of any economic recovery. It's basically a large-scale money swap. The Fed can swap dollars for euros with the European Central Bank, which could then in turn lend dollars to cash-strapped banks in Europe. I find it interesting, though, that banks the world over want dollars, not euros, which is a huge policy change from even just a few years ago when many thought the euro was going to take over as the global reserve currency. Any other time, there would be fear of rampant inflation. But those fears are somewhat tempered by the current economic climate, which makes runaway inflation extremely unlikely. But this doesn't solve the problems. It's merely a Band-Aid on a ruptured financial wound that was hemorrhaging very badly. The U.S. still borrows 40 cents of every dollar it spends, but at least the rest of the world thinks our money is better than theirs. Now, here's something that's pretty good. It's our toll-free number, good from anywhere in the world you're watching the program, 888-259-4449. To get information about our featured guests, when you do call, be sure and ask to be added to the subscription list of our Money TV newsletter. Again, toll-free from anywhere in the world, 888-259-4449. On your mobile phone, just text Money TV to go 800. Be sure to visit us at MoneyTV.net, where you can watch the last 12 months of our program on your computer. And we'd love to have you like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.